Woo, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So the saga continues. Cold Steel is still the absolute worst knife company I've ever dealt with. The worst knife company. This was pre-Lynn selling to post GSM or whatever the hell they're called, buying it. The customer service and how willing they are to stand behind their product is absolute garbage. This knife is the Cold Steel Mayhem. I was so excited to have this knife. I was so excited. While testing, I don't know if you could see, but the tip, I straightened it. The tip completely bent. You can still see it's bent because I couldn't straighten it all the way. But you can see it leaning over there. And this was after straightening. This thing was bent over. It's right now, it's bending that way to the right. And it was way over. So I put it in the tree and I straightened it back out. And now it just kind of has like a little S curve. So this thing, it apparently has no heat treat. I've had the same thing with one of these. This is the another one that I bought. Even this one bent at the tip bit. You can see that. I don't know if you can see it, but the tips of these bend really freaking easy. That's the Gladius machete. And what sucks is like this. I freaking love this. And another one that I luckily got a new one, but they sent me the wrong one, of course, and then never, even though I asked over and over again to have a new one sent to me, and I would send this one back because they sent me the wrong knife. They sent me the wooden handle, and I just put some black tape on there. I bought originally that carbon fiber looking handle. The whole thing bent, just bent on me. And it bent from, and people always say, what do you do these 4-foot drop tests for? It bent from a drop test. A drop test. That's how soft the tip was. I dropped it 4 feet into the stump, just straight down, didn't throw it, and it went boing. And I'm like, wait a second, that wasn't right. So they sent me a new one, but they sent me that brown wooden handle, which I did not purchase. I said to them, you guys sent me the wrong knife. And they said, oh, okay, don't worry, we're just going to send you a new one. For 2 years, they kept saying that. Don't worry, we're just going to send you a new one. Don't worry, we're just going to send it. And then they stopped responding. That was when Lynn owned the company. And now that it is owned by GSN, well, guess what, guys? This company sucks. I'm gonna say, I mean, and people, there's so many fanboys out there. You cannot say a damn thing about Cold Steel. Oh, God. But it's fact. This is the third knife I've had bend on me. And again and again and again, the customer service is failing. They are failing. I get constant reports on, where is it? Constant reports on a different knife. It's up here somewhere. The Cold Steel 1917 Frontier Bowie. This one I love. I changed the handle because I hated that boxy handle. This handle is small and just it works. It works. I just did a custom job on it. Thing is awesome. The knife is great. This came sharp. I get tons of people saying that theirs came dull. And I don't have anybody saying that theirs broke. I don't have any. Well, no, that's not true. Steve Borg, his broke. But luckily, he's awesome, and he welded himself a D-guard on it, and now his knife is indestructible. But I get a lot of people saying that theirs came dull. Mine did not. Mine came very sharp. I was very pleased with it. A lot of people complain about this knife, though. And I can't say, nah, I doubt what you're saying is true because mine is so nice. No. Because I have had so many other problems with this damn company. So I followed through on what you're supposed to do when one of their knives goes bad. I made the phone call. I sent out the email. I did everything right. I did everything that they asked for. And they didn't respond. So I call again today. And now they're saying, oh, no, there's nothing we can do for you. Got it at Blade Show. You don't have a receipt or anything. I said, I paid with my debit card. which was on your machines. What you have. Oh no, if there's third party, no, this wasn't a third party vendor. This was the Cold Steel booth, the Cold Steel vendor, the guy with the Cold Steel shirt. They're actual people. So look, you can even see the bend from the glare. Look at that. See that? That's from the bend. That's why that's doing that. So it was Cold Steel directly who sold me this, not online, not. This was, I went to Cold Steel's rep. I bought this knife. And I mean, the price that I got was not the price anyone else got, but I still made a purchase. I still had to pay. I basically paid for materials on this knife is what I paid for. But it was it's in the books that came out of my debit card. The little bit of money that I had to give them was still there. They don't know how much I paid because she didn't look anything up. I just said I bought it, which technically I did because I gave him some money. And it bent. It bent. You can see that glare right there. It is trash. This knife is absolute trash. It was doing really good, like going straight down was fine. As soon as anything happened with the tip, and I'm going to add in this video, I'm going to add exactly how it bent. And I'm going to show this. This is a $10 Harbor Freight knife. $10 hollow handle survival knife from Harbor Freight. This is online for $380. Big time steel, big time Cold Steel, Harbor Freight. The way this hit and bent is exactly the way this hit and didn't bend. This has a heat treat that far surpasses this. $10 knife. And if this one bent, I could have went right back to Harbor Freight and they would have replaced it. They would have replaced it. Not Cold Steel. Cold Steel will do everything in their power to not have to replace a knife. So the girl on the phone says, well, I said, let me talk to a manager. She said, well, it was the manager that told me that there's nothing we can do. I said, okay, well then put on the manager. Oh, I can't transfer you to a manager. What do you mean you can't transfer me? You just talked to him. I said, what do you people do there? They give you the biggest runaround, and it's not even Cold Steel, it's GSM, right? So Cold Steel, not only did they sell out, but nobody bought Cold Steel and is running Cold Steel like as Cold Steel. It was a completely different company that owns all kinds of crap. And now they own Cold Steel, and Cold Steel does their own building and making and all that. And they're the owners, but the problem is the people who are actually in charge of making the knives and doing this aren't in charge of warranties. It is garbage. When you get a knife that is technically a $380 knife that they have, and you bend it the very first time you use it, and I'm going to run the side by side. Watch us. Harbor Freight, $10 survival knife. I wasn't lying, man. A $10 knife. It was a simple throw. It went bend. Same exact throw from the same exact distance. And I threw that one with way more power than I threw this one. This one bent. It is not as good as the $10 Harbor Freight, knife. And here's the thing: is access lock, everything about this I love. I love the look. Everything has a bent tip. Can I still use it as a knife? Mostly. As a knife entirely? No, because anything I do with the tip, it's going to bend. It's just going to bend. So that tells me if there's no heat treat here, that means the heat treat most likely is not here. So I have to worry about how long is this going to stay sharp? How many times am I going to have to resharpen it? Cold Steel is garbage. If you're a fanboy and you, Cold Steel, explain that to me. Defend it, please. And then if once you're done not explaining, right? And you're going to say, or you might say, oh, it's 1 out of a million. It just happened. I don't know. So far, it's been 3 out of a million with me because I keep getting some bad knives. So once you're done with that, explain to me why they just don't, like other companies, say, oh crap, it bent. Here, we make a jillion of these. Send it back. We'll send you a new one. Send it back. Don't not hey, keep it and we'll send you a new one. Send it back and we'll send you a new one. They could have said that. They could have very easily said that. That's what any other company would do. Essie, Kratos knives, they don't even care how it happened. They say, oh, something's wrong with it, it's damaged, send it back. We'll send you a new one, no questions asked. Kratos knives, automatic knives and different. They're out of Florida. These guys, just like Essie, no questions asked. Oh, send us a picture. Yep, that's broken. We're going to send you a new one. Boom! It's that easy. How do you have a company this big and you suck that bad? I don't know. But anyway, that's the experience I'm getting with Cold Steel. Same as always. They are terrible. You can defend it until you're blue in the face. I have proof. I have proof. These guys are just terrible. They're terrible. Cold Steel wasn't that great before. They do have some great knives. Believe my 4MAX, phenomenal. That Trailmaster, phenomenal. The SRK, phenomenal. They have some great knives. But they are not consistent. Not consistent at all. And if you are arguing that and you're saying, oh, you can't say Cold Steel makes great knives and blah, 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 you're a liar. You're a liar. You're just a fanboy and a liar. You lie. Proof. The Mayhem, you might get one that doesn't have a heat treat on it. It's not that good. And then for them to not do anything about it says a whole lot about that company. Well, I told them to have a manager call me, so who knows? Maybe one will, maybe one won't. And most likely the conversation is going to go, yeah, sorry, hey, we can't do anything for you. And if they do, I'll make a video and tell you that they did. Until then, I give up. I give up on Cold Steel. I'm done. I will never, ever, ever, if they can't come through on this, I will never, ever purchase another Cold Steel. Ever. I can't recommend them. Even though I've had good experiences with some Cold Steels, I've had bad experiences with some Cold Steels. But the way they handle the bad, far outweighs anything else. I am done. I'm washing my hands. I give up on Cold Steel knives. All right, so that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie all day. Till next video.